Hola, Eras Academy family. This lesson covered comparisons. So think the main ones are more than, less than, or same as. And so in English, we use an ER to compare that something is more something than something else. So like, he is faster than her, or the cat is, I don't know, bigger than the dog, or whatever. That was a silly example, but you get the idea. In Spanish, they don't use the ER like that. They say more something than. So the phrase is más something que, más que. So like the examples here, el elefante es más grande que el ratón. The elephant is more big than the mouse. La niña corre más rápido que el niño. The girl runs faster, more fast than the boy. So in English we say faster. In Spanish they say it like more fast than, más rápido que. So you're going to use más and then whatever word describes the two, and then the other thing. So it can be used with adjectives, adverbs, or nouns. So you can say, like some of the examples, someone is prettier than someone else. Someone is faster than something else. Cookies are sweeter than cake. The house is bigger. My house is bigger than Gloria's house. Those are some of the examples. So you can, just any kind of comparison. Más something que. And then on the other hand, you could use less than, which is menos que, menos something que, menos blank que. So like, Maria is less tall than her sister. Maria es menos alta que su hermana. Or Tomás has less money than his brother. Tomás tiene menos dinero que su hermano. So you can have less of something else, or you can be less certain description than something else, right? And then same as. So in English we say as something as, right? I am as tall as my friend. In Spanish they use tan thing como. Okay, so I am as tall as my friend. Soy tan alto como mi amiga. Tan, as, alto, tall, como, as. So in English we use as before and after. In Spanish they use tan, word, como. Marco corre tan rápido como Luisa. Marco runs as fast as Luisa. Tan rápido como, as fast as. And then you can use it before a noun, like, I spend as much money as Isabel, or I have as many books as Anita. If you're doing that, if you're using it with a noun to say how much or how many of something, then you're going to use tanto, but whatever form of tanto matches the noun. So it'll either be tanto, tanta, tantos, or tantas, right? Same idea with los, las, el, la. Just feminine, masculine, singular, or plural. So tanto, singular and masculine. Tantos, plural, masculine. Tanta, singular, feminine. Tantas, feminine, plural. So those are the comparisons. There were a few more actually on page 70. Words like much, more, little, less, good, better, bad, worse, old, older, young, younger. Those kind of words are also comparison words. So, but a little different than like más que, menos que, and tan como. So the words are there in the boxes. There's some adjectives and some adverbs. The idea is kind of like better, best, worse, worst, right? Those kind of words. So we have mucho, which is much, más, more, poco and menos, little and less, bueno, mejor, good and better, malo and peor, bad and worse, grande, old or big, mayor, older, pequeño, young or small, and menor, younger. Then the adverbs, we have mucho and más again, poco and menos again. Now this one we have bien and mejor, which is well and better. It's different than bueno, which is good. And then mal and peor, badly and worse. Yes, so those are the comparisons. And we played apples to apples to practice this, so that was fun.